What's up? It is me, Brad, and Rami Malek.
There he is.
So we just got out of seeing Drop. This is the new film from Christopher Landon. Now, the moment I saw this trailer and I saw Christopher Landon's name attached to it, I was already sold.
Yeah, you've been hooked on his movies since Happy Death Day.
Yeah, I love those movies. They really speak to me.
I enjoy them as well. I love a good high concept. Drop is obviously
Yes.
another high concept movie.
Yeah.
And I think it delivers on its high concept. Who doesn't love just being trapped in one room with like one mission, one threat, maybe one threat, and just, you know, having it just assault you, like the concept assaults you, and then the film survives that assault.
Yeah, I mean, it's a stress-inducing film from start to finish. And Christopher Landon, visually, I think as a director, has really stepped his game up from Happy Death Day and Freaky. Some of the visual flourishes that he does to kind of really bring some of the thriller aspects into this movie, it really worked for me. I really enjoyed everything that he was doing. And another thing that I like about this movie is how it takes like the anxiety and the pressures of a first date and ties that into the thriller. It really works really well.
On those visual flourishes, texts in this film are significant and I think are handled in a way I've never seen before. And just, I think, executed perfectly. Now, I don't know if, how do I say this? I don't know if I loved maybe some of the backstory for our main character. It's pretty serious stuff. And the film is kind of slight and enjoyable. And I don't know if that like real darkness needs to be here.
Tying those two tones, I think, does kind of hinder. It could hinder some of the enjoyment, but so I mean, you got to kind of be careful treading with that, as far as like some of those serious tones, as far as like the backstory of the main
trigger
character.
warning, domestic violence, right?
I
I think you need to know that going into it. Also, you know, when you have a movie like this where you're in one room and there's one threat, but all these suspects, it is the type of movie where your mind is on overdrive. Like, okay, who can we not trust? The bartender, the waiter, the guy on the blind date, you know? And
the piano player.
I found myself guessing ahead of the movie. And I don't know if that's necessarily a negative, because I enjoyed where I went and where the movie went. So I don't know, something to think about.
But it's always good to play these guessing games with movies like this. But it's a lot of fun. So you kind of get what the direction we're going with as far as our enjoyment with this. We'll have more in a full review, but these are just our initial thoughts out of the theater.
Always watch a Christopher Landon movie. That's my main takeaway.
This guy right now is one of my top directors to always keep an eye out for. So if he has a movie, I will be seated in the theater. So guys, see it with a crowd. It's a lot of fun, a lot of great laughs, and a lot of clapping. All right, guys.